What's up guys, how are we doing? I'm super excited. I'm outside the Jacobs Theatre to go see the Ferryman, which I've heard fantastic things about. I got up this morning, ran in, and I got I'm gonna stand out here for a second. I quickly got a rush ticket for tonight. It was like 40 bucks, it was like super cheap, and I've been to the Jacobs Theatre like a good handful of times, so I know the Jacobs Theatre is like, it's not a very small theatre, but generally the sightlines are really, really good. So I'm in the Mez, 40 bucks, partial view, and I'm actually so excited. I haven't seen a play since I think it was The Humans, which was like 2 years ago, and I believe I saw The Humans in the Schoenfeld Theatre, which is also right next door to the Jacobs Theatre. So nonetheless, I'm super excited. I've only heard fantastic things about this show. It's 3 hours long. It's based on like this family in Northern Ireland, or up near Northern Ireland, during the Troubles, and it's super long, like 3 hours, but I'm so damn excited for this. I don't know what to expect, except that it's just supposed to be fantastically done. So the house opens in like, it opens at like 6:30 I think. There's actually already a queue like already starting to form, so I actually might go jump into the queue straight away. I don't know if I said already, but it's also the first preview as well. I haven't gone to the first preview in years. Last time I went to the first preview was like First Date, which was The Longing, or like 3 years ago. But nonetheless, I'm super excited to see the show because I haven't seen a play in so long. I miss out on so many good plays. For too long. I'm not talking to my camera, don't worry. In the mezzanine, obviously I said I got rush seats, 40 bucks, view is really, really good. Because I've sat in the Jacobs like several times before. I've seen a couple of shows here, but these Mez seats are definitely the best. I don't think they're going to even, I think, well, they clearly aren't offering the box seats in the Jacobs Theatre because those seats are kind of hit and miss anyways. But I haven't said the show is 3 hours 15 minutes long. I don't know much about it. I know it's based up north in the 1980s and the Troubles, so I definitely feel like a lot of this will not hit home, but definitely something like I know a lot of history about, come from Ireland. I'm so damn excited for the show, like I cannot express how excited I am for the show. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get back to you at the intermission, and I will let you know how it goes. Quickly stepping out of the show, it's the end of the first act. It was like only like a solid hour, which is, it went pretty quick. I gotta say about the show is, first off, I'm loving it. I think it's really, really great. The pacing of the story is like really well done. Like I don't really like feel like I'm ever particularly getting like bored, or that my concentration is like laggy at any point. A lot though is going on. It's really, really good. The characters are fantastic. The story is really good. There's like so many like little stories going on that you're kind of curious like where's it going to go to. But I'm seriously enjoying it. I understand a lot of the hype around it so far already. It's just a very solid play. And I'm curious to see where it keeps going. The set design as well is very, very good. The construction of the house, and like obviously for theatrical reasons they had to like enlarge the house. Like usually you wouldn't really find a house that big though. But yeah, it's very well done. I really enjoyed it. Right, I didn't get to
share my thoughts after the show, because when I left the Jacobs Theatre, it was like bucketing down. But I'm just home now after the show, and it was fantastic. It was so good. Like the last 5 minutes had me shook. Couldn't fault the show. The story's fantastic. I really liked how all the individual characters, and there's a large cast from the ages of like what I would say 1.5 to like whatever age, 70, 80. They all had like moments in the show where they could like really act and like just have a moment to shine, which is fantastic. The set design was brilliant. The music was very good. All the lighting was fantastic. I knew the show was going to be good. I did not expect it to be that good, but then I expected it to be like, you know, I when the poll quotes they had inside the theater was like several people saying how this was going to become a classic, like this play was going to become a classic, and I thoroughly agree. Like it was just so good. Like if you can get tickets, go see it. The theater was pretty full. I feel like the only seats that actually weren't really sold were a lot of rush tickets. It was like the seats like to the far right and left of the mezz, which were partial view at times, but not hugely so. Would I go see it again? 100%. I really want to go see it again. But yeah, go see the show if you can, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Bye.